Let's do Beyonce's Tiffany Updo. Looking at the line, you want to just think of your client's head shape and how deep you want that first parting. The top knot is done in sections. It helps it be cleaner, stay in better. It gives you a nice base to pin into. If you really wanted it high, you can add a donut at this ponytail area. You can add more hair. You will see that I add just a couple of hair extensions. So there are all my sections. Now looking at her fringe and seeing where you want that first curl just to kind of kiss her cheekbones. And I talk like this to my clients. And I say, ooh, let's accentuate your cheekbones and put this curl in the right place. It just really helps them get excited about the hairstyle. And then they will like it when you're done, the more that you can kind of involve them. So taking all 4 sections and just pinching them full and fluffy and randomly curling what's left on top. If you want it super texty and curly, do a lot of curls. But you will see some curls, some waves from an old style, and I want to just have some random longer pieces to add similar look to the photo. So I put in just a couple of extensions that are a little bit lighter, and you will see how I add those in. So I'm actually adding this one on top of the hair. It's going to give a little bit more bulk and a little bit more fullness. And then we will start sectioning and texturizing this updo. You don't want to just grab all the hair and make a mess and try to pin it. It just gets messy. So taking a little piece of one extension and a piece of the hair, wrapping them and making one section here. You will see that I will do 3 sections on the top, and then we will shape those according to the guest. When you look in the mirror and you ask her, how's this height? How's this texture? What are you thinking? She gets excited seeing you almost done with just a few sections in, and that gives her more confidence. And you as well, when she's getting excited about it. So there's the 3 sections, separating a little bit of blonde into 2 of them. And I like to spray these to just really clean them up. This is Paul Joseph Dry Working Spray, my favorite spray. Gathering all the back. I don't want to get lost. The goal of these 3 curls is to find shape, texture, balance, and placement. Pulling on one of those for a little bit of length, just pinching and shaping and pinning that right on top. Just getting my texture pinned down and going on to another section. So don't start decorating with the blonde tips just yet. You don't want to do that at this point. You have too much to build. Look for your areas to fill and just pinch and pull and shape and just start building the beautiful height. Remember, this is shape. We're building the shape right now, not the design. So I'm taking this long hairpin and I'm going right into that ponytail. Again, clipping off my ends. We're going to decorate with those later. So here's another piece of the top. Going to play with this. There's nothing wrong as you play and shape and look. Just want to get that placement right there. Clipping and pinning. It creates a nice divot. And these ends right now, I don't need these, so I'm going to tuck them right in. Now we're going to work on the rest of the back. I'm taking this one piece that is going to be done last on top of the bun to just get that final bit of height. So 3 sections in the front, and there'll be 2 sections in the back with 1 section on top. Continuing to clean, twisting, elastic, and pinning. That little trick just gives you a little bit more texture and a little bit more length on one of the bits of hair addition. So it does take some cleaning. You want it messy but not frizzy, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to pin that where I want it, and then I will shape the rest of that section. You can see playing with it, popping it up, pinning it in place. Again, you want to create balance and shape. So here is the other side. Just playing again with placement. I actually kind of flipped it on itself, just flipped it right through the ponytail. And looking straight ahead with your guest, getting that last section to give just a little bit more height right in the middle. The way it works to do this last piece is it gets to sit on top of the other 5 sections. It kind of holds it up, and that helps with the height and not too many pins. The long hairpins just really go right into that elastic and holds everything in shape. You have gravity there because it's sitting on top. So now we just grab my mini topsy tail, put your fingers through it, pinch and feed. Think about where you want the ends to be. That's the most important thing. Where do you want your ends to be? And you feed it through and just giving it a lot of texture and a lot of play with the blonde or whatever color. You can add in colored pieces. That would be fun for a prom kid. Have little bits of pink coming through her dark brown hair. It's just a really great technique for it to stay in and be strong. Just continuing to look at the design. The steps will be the same, but your final look will just go with the flow. Just trying to spread around these blonde ends and have fun. I will do my final tweaking and pinning and working on those fringy bits in the front. And here you go. Thanks for watching. Visit me at updosystem.com.